Alright guys, so this is a game that I done a recording for a wee bit ago. So this guy was already flying in at my teammate. This Cossacks guy, I've played with him a couple of times and played against him, but he never builds walls. No idea why. I think he just relies on a very good teammate, whether it goes right or wrong for him or not. But yeah, he didn't build a wall, so he defended that against that pretty well, to be honest with you. He annihilated everything pretty quickly. So he's definitely harvested a lot of wood and stone. Alright, okay, here's a big army coming in. He's definitely going in for it. Big battle going on here anyway. Let's just maybe swap over to him. Let's just see. So he is losing a lot of pikemen. Better lose all his players, and lost all his pikemen. Not wrong, here comes his reinforcements. Which might be the one that saves him. I'm not gonna lie, he's lost all his Cossack guys. Not done too bad. He is defending against it alright. He has lost his entire army now at this point. Yeah, I was coming over to come and help him with my own guys, because I didn't want these guys getting in. And at this point I think I sent my entire army over, really, now at this point. I just basically want to defend this bit here so I can keep pushing down. I thought as long as this guy keeps building units, we'll be able to win this. So I was definitely losing a lot of troops myself, but I also had a big army coming in from the left. Where is it? Down to 50. Not too bad, to be fair. My units are still pouring in. I had purple also coming in at me too. And all I was trying to do is just defend him and push this guy off of him. I'm pretty sure I did see this, and I was like, okay, that is a problem. So I defended blue, or Cossacks, against this army, and I realised that purple was sending his entire army in at me. So I did turn most of my troops around to go and defend this, because I thought if I lose my base, we're both fucked. So I decided, I think, to turn the majority of my units around. I think I actually decided to turn all my units around actually and defend my base. I was more interested just defending my base and try to keep it alive. Because I thought, well, I've defended off that army that was just attacking blue, well, Cossacks, and now I need to defend my own base. So I just decided to kind of get my units back here to some kind of degree. Now I had I had a lot of upgrades basically. I had the cartridges upgrade. I had a lot of upgrades. Don't know why I think I did notice this on my radar, but I think I was also a bit busy here as well. It's annoying I haven't noticed that, but it is what it is. So yeah, it's a really big newbie thing to not notice. But yeah, I was just obviously just trying to defend against this with the troops that I actually had here. I thought, oh no, I'm probably going to lose this now. Not going to win. So I more or less just got all my guys up here, all my peasants anyway. Yeah, I did notice it finally. Took a long time to notice that, but it was far too long for me noticing that. So obviously I just got most of my peasants up here to try and rebuild, to just try and defend what I had left. because purple never really captured a lot of me, and most of the stuff he captured I recaptured back. So I was quite happy I recaptured a lot of my mines. And I knew for a fact I really wanted to restart building these guys back up again and getting all of these guys, because right now I basically surrounded this guy. He wasn't going to basically win this now off of me, and I defended against purple pretty well here. I think I generally thought this game was over, so I feel like I made the right decision to turn around and defend against his army. Blue even came up and tried to help me, well done Cossacks for coming and trying to help me there, but I managed to defend that pretty well. So at this point now I was like, okay, like Blue's got his big army against him again, well Cossacks was fighting against that guy, so I'm going to turn around all my stuff again and go fight, to go and help defend him. At this point I was just trying to make sure I recaptured all my mines back, and he never deleted anything, which is, thank God he didn't. But he did delete anything, which was good. So I always had all my peasants still up here, and built stuff down here. And I was just trying to make sure I get all my troops back over to him. No idea what he was doing here, but I think that was just maybe a misclick. But I actually thought I don't know if I'm going to make it to Cossacks in time and defend him. And I was hoping I was. So obviously I tried to get as many troops as I could over to him. At least I noticed to rebuild all that. I think I did realise a lot of my peasants were over here, but again he just wanted to get them over there. So I sent the horsemen basically right up to this area here, and then sent these guys basically right in this path, because my main focus was to try and defend them in this area here. I felt this area here was the most vulnerable, because that's where his blacksmith was. He at least had one town hall here and his library, so that's why I wanted to defend it. Now he did send a lot of his troops, a lot of his units in my direction, but I felt like I was doing a good job defending him here, and whatever happened here, a lot of these guys died anyway. So and now with me pushing in with this army here, I was going to obviously defend him, and his base was okay. Like I said, this is where I kind of angled my horsemen to go. I did capture one of the mines, but the annoying thing is it didn't have anything in it, because obviously he must have took everything out of it. So I was just obviously just trying to defend Cossacks as best as I could, and then start pushing down on light blue, because really he had nothing else left. To be fair, I do think that Cossacks was quite, oh shit, he's actually defended me again. So he was quite happy just to, at this point, basically still send his units to my base and rebuild what he could. But at this point I was just trying to now push down onto light blue and send all my units, and I think I must have been in a different place, and that's why I wasn't moving these guys into this area. It's silly, but he was definitely aiming for the cavalry. All his cannons were there, but I had so many units building up that I was definitely going to capture all of these cannons at some point, and I was now just trying to push into his main base. And the main thing, I was trying to cut these cannons off basically from retreating. I wanted them cannons, that's why I did it. So obviously I noticed that purple was coming in again at me, and I was just trying to get a wall up just to try and defend against any units to try and that were going to try and basically get into my base. So I sent everything I had at this point now to basically attack light blue, and I was hoping that he was going to come back. I didn't realise that. That would have been quite good. I didn't realise that, so if I knew that I would have definitely built that one guy and then deleted the mine after. Because it's really my allies' mines. You really, when you capture your allies' mines, you really just want to blow them up. Take the peasants out, blow them up, get rid of them. You don't need them. Now I don't know what purple must have turned around, but if he actually attacked me, he probably would have killed me. Was it because most of my army was down here? I had no reinforcements here, so I would have been fucked. But he showed up here. But I thought, right, fuck it, I'm going to keep sending these guys down, and I'm just going to try and kill as much as I can. And then blue was coming in anyway, so I had blue's reinforcements, and I'd basically turned the rest of my troops to basically fight against this army here. Not that think I was going to win it, but just trying to do what I could and what damage I could actually seal. Now that's obviously a mistake here. Didn't realise I was running out of coal constantly. It's usually when the cannons start firing, that's when you run out of coal, guys. But Blue did turn his army around, which Cossacks did turn his army around and helped me here, and this really helped. Look how many units he just slaughtered there. And then obviously I had all my units coming in from the side, and this is what was defending. I just kept pushing this army down, and I was just trying for his cavalry to try and help Blue out. What I always try to do is just use these 3 units that I had here. I didn't have a lot of units. I'm sure I did set up rally points. Yeah, I set up rally points here, and I'm on obviously the. I've finally noticed the coal anyway, which is good. But I set all my rally points to here just for all my units to keep coming down. Now I was trying to use these cannons to fire at anything here, just to try and stop this guy from building. Was it Blue for some reason stopped sending in units, which was annoying, but is what it is. But I was just trying to get the 21st century stuff. I don't know why I never noticed this, but I didn't. I must have been, to be fair, I was too busy. So I realised obviously that my army was now basically surrounded, and I thought, well, I'm not going to win this, and if Blue's not coming in, then I really don't want to be here by myself. So I did notice this, and I should have really deleted all the cannons, but I didn't. I think I deleted some of them, but not enough. Yeah, so I was really hoping Blue was going to back off a wee bit just for me to get my army back around. You can see some of my troops are coming in that side as well. So, but I managed to get a wall up, which is pretty good. So I thought, fuck it. I'm going to obviously keep sending the troops in. So this is what Blue wants to keep doing. What is it? But he was sending his units in groups, and I was like, I don't really think I like that. So I think I do back off, I'm sure, from my memory. I might be lying. I think I do try and get this one. No! I was nearly close to it. I think I turned them around. Yeah, I got, so I did get second tech. Did I get second tech? Did I get that second tech? Yes, I did. So I got Turkey's tech as well, which is good to see. I was just trying to push these guys down here and see what I could capture. But I decided obviously just to back off at this point now. Don't really always need a lot of these guys, so got mostly the most upgrades I needed, the most important upgrades anyway. Obviously got all my cavalry. Probably should have got a fourth stables, but I didn't. I definitely was needing more of these guys. Finally did notice that, good to see. Obviously I just decided just to keep all my troops inside basic Cossacks base, because Purple was doing a good job of defending against that. So just trying to make sure I've got a lot of units in his base, so because he didn't have any defences that he could defend against this, so. So now, like, I kind of realised, I was like, well, I really want this tech now up. We'll start building his troops as well. Now I realised obviously this is what he was looking to do now. So I'm pretty sure from my memory that I retreat all my cavalry. I just retreat them to this point here. Didn't really need to go anywhere else. Needs to see that. Yeah, I do. Alright, I was right. Yeah, so I decided to basically put a lot of that tech here. And I just upgraded Clansman. Like I said, is that what I thought I did? So he backed off right away from this. As soon as he saw this, he backed off. I knew I was going to be able to defend against this, so. So I could have actually got another one in. Did I get another one in? Did I build another one? I can't remember. Yeah, I did. So I've got 3. I hear cannons firing. So Cossacks was obviously going in. I didn't really want to go in. I didn't feel I had enough units in this area. You know, you had Purple's army as well, so. So I was like, right, cool, you're going in. I'm going to have to go in now. So yeah, all my troops are coming down. These guys had way more units than us. Don't know what tech upgrades they had, but they had a lot more units than us anyway. And they fucking ate the shit in my cavalry there. And I just basically sent everything. I think I lost a good chunk in my army here. And I was just trying to use what units I had. I was up trying to upgrade the clansmen as well. Using them more as cannon fodder. So at this point I thought we had lost this, to be honest with you. But there's no way we're winning this. And I decided to finally get that upgrade. I thought, look at the size of this army. But don't know if we're going to win this now. I was just trying to do my best to try and defend, basically defend Cossacks. And I was trying to send what army I had in from the right straight in as well. So I mean, I had a lot of troops. You know, I had 4 barracks each pumping out. You know, everything. You know, you're good. So I had a lot of units to, you know, chuck in this. And I was definitely chucking everything I had. I would just try to cut them off from here. That's all I was trying to do. Try to use this. So what I did was I split these 2 armies up. My main Demic army was splitting into here. My Turkey army was going into this area here. And Light Blue's army disappeared very quickly. And that's all I was trying to do. I was just trying to make sure I had a lot more units than what they had. And you can see my cannons were definitely doing the job. So Blue Cossacks was beginning to push this guy off. And obviously my clansmen were doing a really good job of defending this middle bit. Because obviously I'd got this guy Turkey's tech, this won't really change this game, I think. Because I think this game probably would have been a loss, or close to it anyway, because Purple lost his entire army at this point. Really, he should have been sending all these guys in. He should have had a rally point into his allies' base and sending them directly to Light Blue, because you see Light Blue was retreating back to him. So I have a feeling he was fucking screaming at him to get him to basically come to his base, or to come to his aid. I have a feeling he was anyway, so, because that's how it would have been. What is it? So I fully upgraded the clansmen. Did I have the full upgrades in here? Yeah, I had majority of the upgrades in here. Really probably should have got the defense upgrade as well. It probably would have came in handy. So, right, so obviously at this point here, like I said again guys, I split the army up a little bit here. And then I'm sure that in the end I think I did finally just turn them all right against it. Now when I saw the cavalry coming, I was like, oh no. Oh no. So I just try and shoot the cannons as whatever they could shoot at. As you can see, they just fucking cleared a hole through me. So I was using the cannons massively in this game, and captured all those cannons back. Really epic battle in this middle bit here. But managed to clear out all that cavalry out, because obviously sent them all running in. So the cannons now were all mine again for me to fire back. So pretty much that's what I was just looking to do. Now, obviously I didn't realise I had a wee small army coming this way, so I actually did take that as my full advantage. And try and get into Blue from this side, because Blue was too busy focused on this. I was going to say, I don't know why it felt like he just stopped building there at this point, but with Blue coming in behind me, that's all the reinforcements I needed. So I would say Purple's mistake in this game is he didn't set rally points towards Blue. Well, Light Blue, turquoise colour. Whereas where I did have my rally points on, and my unit flow was just constantly coming in. Where I didn't have to do what this guy was doing, where he would have to set all his army and then set them in again. And it was just giving us a bigger window. And because basically Cossacks did the exact same thing what I did, pushed it here, and all you had to do is circle in behind this guy right down here and then come right back up. And I'm sure that's what he ends up doing anyway. So purple, yeah, giving me his due, he was coming in with all that stuff. Now, did I get a 4? I got 4 barracks of that. I didn't. I should have probably got maybe a 4th stables, but I didn't. I think it's just because of how low money I was. Again, ran out of coal. Managed to see that one quite quickly this time, and managed to actually put more money into it, which was good. So obviously, purple Cossacks was doing a good job of killing purple stuff here, and I felt at this point he wasn't going to win this. So he's now finally set his rally points up, but not enough. He had way more. He had way more. The guy had way more. Was it 18th century buildings there? I only had one. You know, they built one through most of the game. Yeah, I only built one. So, but I had, because obviously I had got Turkey's units, is what really helped. So that's what made probably the game changer, I'd say, because my main units were was at the Denmark, and then I was using the rest as cannon fodder. So sure I do open this gate at some point as well. So light blue at this point left because he knew, the turquoise colour guy, he knew the game was over. So all of the attention then went to the purple guy. So Cossacks obviously stayed in this game, went to big. Thank God he did. So I didn't really get a lot of upgrades for for that faction. So Turkey. I should have, but I didn't. It's still not open up. Honestly, I wasn't really that fussed out about what else he was sending in, so. Okay, did I realise? No, I haven't realised yet. I've got 2 stables now. I thought I built another one of them, but clearly I didn't. I think I ended up bursting a hole through this bit here. I think I was just trying to defend against this. Was I? Don't know why I would just did it, because I had the full map range. I don't know why I just didn't burst a hole through there. Maybe I felt quite good because the pressure was kind of taken off of us. So. But these guys were going through me and stuff. Like, you know, I mean, there wasn't a lot there. So I didn't have a lot to defend against that. So. I thought I'd got a couple more upgrades from the current one. Good to see I finally did build another stables and another barracks, so. I just thought, I don't know why I think I decided to go through 3 areas at once, so. Usually I find that quite a good strategy, to be honest with you. Go through like a couple of different areas, so. Yeah, I finally did open this, I knew I did. Obviously it was killing all my shit, which was annoying. Good to see I finally got another barracks there anyway. Obviously he had his main army here. I was just trying to get rid of this, this is bloody annoying. I couldn't kill it. I think I was in other places trying to make sure I concentrate. So I ended up changing to Hussars units. I ended up changing to all of them. I think I upgraded them all. So I had 4 barracks, which is good. So. Was finally defending against this anyway, so. I had all the upgrades that I needed for Denmark anyway. Nice to see I finally did defend against that, because I have to admit, it wasn't a thing I was, but I did, so. I didn't realise I was taking so long to defend against that, so I think I was more interested in just trying to get some upgrades now, so. So, I think at this point I was just trying to get my units all organised. Make more holes in this guy's base. Or wall defences, I should say. Yeah, I can definitely tell that's what I was doing, so. Healing all my units as well. Getting all the upgrades for Turkey too. Yeah. I decided to probably go in this side here first. I thought, well, I'm in no rush to go and kill this guy, and it's not like Blue's got like a huge army sitting outside this guy's base as well, so I thought, well, I may as well just upgrade all my cavalry and get ready basically to go for hussars in the end. That's what I was thinking I was basically trying to do, so. I'm sure I end up cancelling these, maybe not, if I did. I think I was just trying to get all my units in order now. Ready to basically attack this guy. I was just getting ready. Still. Oh, I genuinely thought I had got that upgrade as well. Thought I got that upgrade too. So obviously I realised he was sending a couple of units in, so. So I decided to split the two armies up. I think that's what I was trying to do anyway. So I sent them all in. I was going in for my attack, so I thought fuck it. I don't want to really waste any more time, let's go for it. So I'm at rally points, I think we're still down this way or somewhere. Still down somewhere anyway, but big epic battle here guys. Huge epic battle. Here comes all these horsemen. Absolute massive battle. And I was really relying on the cannons to kill a lot of his shit. Shoot, they all fire at once at one point. Yeah, killed a big chunk of his cavalry there. Yeah, so I lost my entire army there. What is it? But again, it was just me, so what is it? And I lost all my cannons as well, upset. So I was, oh fuck. What is it? Blue had his army there, but wasn't that too arsed. So I think I changed all the rally points again. Yeah, they're there. So I thought, oh, that's not good. Got all these guys upgraded anyway. I forgot I actually had two of them. Realised they didn't have any, any churches. I was like, oh, why have I not got any churches? So I thought I better get another, was it two? I've got two churches and I ended up getting another, what is it? Artillery depot. At least I know, I thought, at least I've made enough holes in this guy to come through him anyway if I need to. So I definitely lost a lot of units. I really, yeah. So I knew, I thought I did. So I cancelled the peasants because I thought, well, they're taking up unnecessary space. So I really kind of want to get rid of them. Still building a lot of my clansmen as cannon fodder. Really don't know why I never got these upgrades. Thought I would have got them sooner. I really, I had the kind of money in there to get them. Like I was more interested in upgrading Denmark, to be honest with you. It's the only thing I can think of. And I upgraded all my Hussars. So I realised he was like, I thought, oh, this guy's going to come in. So I think this guy was really wanting us just to come in this area only. That's why I deleted all his, all of his walls here. And I was quite obliged to come into that side. And he basically obviously at this point now wanted to push out. But Blue was obviously prepared for him coming. So was that, because I already hit maximum population again. And I hit it quite quickly. So as soon as I saw this guy coming, I thought, no, I'll let Blue take the rail on this one. And then when I saw him pushing all his units in, I thought, right, that's my turn now. So at this point, all of us were coming down. I was coming straight down. A big chunk of that army's just disappeared there. Oh, they're just getting absolutely eaten. I was also coming down with my army. Oh, all those cannons. Oh, that's juicy. Oh, all those cannons. He had so much gold. Oh my god, look how much stuff he had. That was a lot of units. Big massive battle down here as well, so yeah, our army got absolutely crushed. So here we go, this is the final part here. We send in everything else I had right into purple. Now to make him quit. Get him out of the game. It was a decent game there, guys, so I'm pretty sure everyone's watching. Yeah, went straight in for it. Kept going in for the kills here. Pretty much this was the game over, so some good battles there as well, so I think at this point he quit, I believe, anyway. Tell you just that, actually. I think he's quit anyway. Yeah, he has, because yeah, he has quit. Yeah, and basically you can tell why when everyone's like left, because all these go zero. They just stop going up basically. So it was a good game, and I appreciate everyone watching today as well. Thank you.